How are you? Now we're getting back into our episode today because we, again, we know that Ebony and Lincoln are getting back on track. That is 100% love it. What we want to find out in this episode is Ebony's father, who she has been hating for so many years, has been in a baby's face. Is it his child? We're not going to jump to conclusions like Ebony did. But you are interested or showing father ways to that baby. So you got some explaining to do, Dad. Jonathan. Yeah, we remember your name because Ebony doesn't call you Dad. Well, until that moment. But let's see what's happening in this episode. So the episode for today is episode 21, and the title is Scrub Away the Scars. What scars? This is actually a title. Well, I'm pretty sure we had a title before that confused me because I didn't know who it was referring to. Scrub away the scars. What scars? But I'm assuming we're going to find out. So we're just going to hop right in because Dad, and it's putting us back at that part right now. Dad being a father to that baby. Dad? What? Who is that? Yeah, who is she and why she's holding a baby, and is it yours, Dad, Jonathan? Is that? Oh my gosh. Confront him. You need to know if this is what it looks like. Recommend it. Run away. You don't need to hear an explanation. Actually, it says that we're going to confront him. Recommend it. We wanted to confront him in the first place, whether it was recommended or not, because we're going for that. Dad? Yeah, why you look shocked, Dad? Ebony, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? I haven't heard from you since my birthday, and that's all you have to say to me? Not even a hey daughter that I don't seem to give a crap about? How have you been? What are you doing here, Jonathan? See it, Jonathan, she's doing it again. Can you give us a second? I knew this would happen. What? What would happen, Dawn? What you knew was gonna happen? That she wasn't gonna like your baby? She might accept the baby, but do she really need to accept you? You didn't do anything. It's the dad. You promised. Give us a minute. Why are you yelling at her like that? That's her, isn't it? The one I overheard you on the phone with? Yeah, that's Dawn. Please, tell me this is not what I think it is. Look, you can't tell your mother. So it is. That's your baby? It's a long story. Oh, we have enough time, Jonathan. I have time. I think you at slow down. I think you at the very least owe me an explanation. I work with Dawn. We've been friends for a really long time. Friends with what? Benefits? And at some point it turned into more than that. We didn't mean for it to happen because she's what? She's also married. Oh, so y'all just trifling together. That's what y'all are. Meant to be together. Do her husband know? Because we're going to tell. Well, that's not my place. Actually, we're going to leave it alone. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? It just happened. One thing led to another. And along the way, you decide to abandon the family you already had to start another. I never meant to leave you guys. Not for good. But then Dawn found out she was pregnant. And shortly after that, her husband found out about us. Oh, so her husband does know. He left her. He didn't even care that the baby was his. So you left us to raise another man's child? Yeah, that does sound crazy. Do you think that makes it better? Me and your mother weren't doing good. She's gone a lot, you know. And when she's around, she's distant. Maybe because you were cheating on her? Dawn was just easier to be around. Everything came to a halt as those words left his mouth. Hurt, pain, betrayal took over my body. I can't believe him. I can't believe this man is my father. What has become of him? This isn't the dad that I remember. I feel so angry, furious at this man who brought me into this world. The one who is supposed to love me always, unconditionally. I forever, a feverish heat from the rage starts to burn my skin, and my eyes begin to sting as tears fill them. But those tears aren't for me. They're for your mom. We know. We know, Ebony. It's okay. They're for my mother. How dare you blame mom for this? Do you even know what you've put her through? I love your mother. I'll always love her. Then why did you do this to her? Why is she crying every day over you? How could you leave her? How could you leave us? I'm sorry, Ebony. I never meant to hurt you in the process. What did you think was going to happen? That we would just be fine? Because you're wrong. Mom may put on a brave face, but you hurt us, damaged us. I need you, Dad. You don't understand how much I needed you. I can try to be there for you now. Dad, many years have gone by. You have lost a lot of years, and that is hard to replace. I'll start coming around more often, I promise. But you can't tell her. I don't want you to come around anymore. I have someone in my life who has shown me for the first what love is, what it's supposed to be. You don't love mom. This is the furthest thing from love. You know this will kill her, Ebony. Do you really want to do that to her? No, she doesn't. I'm so disappointed in you. I'm so disgusted. I can't even look at you. I hope you're better to that woman and her child than you have been to us, Jonathan. Yeah, just forget about that family because you have made it worse. Practice was exhausting. We've been training twice as hard to prepare for the big game tomorrow. And for the first time in my football career, I'm nervous. I've been off my game and I can't let my team down. I can't let Ebony down. This is her first year watching and I want her to enjoy it. I want her to be proud of me. So I have to win. There's just no other option. Should I call her? Does she want to hear from me? Yeah, you guys were making it better. I'm pretty sure she wants to hear from you, Lincoln. What kind of a question is that? I would love to hear her voice before tomorrow. We haven't spoken since the wedding, mostly because I've been so busy, but I'm worried. I'm scared that she will never really come back to me. I know she said she believes me, but we're still distant. I hate that. I miss her. You have so much mixed emotions right now. Crap. I'm calling. Who's at the door? Oh, he wasn't speaking that. It's who's at the door? Ebony? Lincoln. Oh, yeah, she needs you after what she found out with her father because that was not good or better. I'm so sorry. I know this is the last thing you should be dealing with right now, but I need you. I just really need you right now. I'm right here, Pumpkin. What happened? Yeah, just pour it all out to him. My dad. I ran into him at the cafe and he was there with another woman and a baby. Oh my gosh. You're not saying. No, it's not his baby. At least that's what he said, but I don't believe a word he says. All this time I was wondering why. I was trying to figure out why he really left. But now I get it. We weren't good enough, so he just threw us away to start another family. You're wrong, Pumpkin. So wrong. What your father did was nothing, has nothing to do with you. Sometimes people are just crappy. Sometimes people change into terrible things. But you have to know that there's nothing you could have done to stop it. It's not you, Pumpkin. You're more than enough. You and your mother. My my mom? How am I supposed to break this to her? She's going to be devastated. Oh gosh. You want to tell your mom? Or do you feel like you need or have to tell your mom? Oh, sweet pea, I hate seeing tears fall from your eyes. Your mom is very strong. It will hurt, but I know you guys will get through this. And I'll be there for you, both of you, every step of the way. That's good to hear, Lincoln. You're such a good man. Lincoln, do you think maybe I can stay with you tonight? Oh, that would be great. He would love that. That probably might make his game better, and they might win the championship because you've come back, and that's all he wanted. Being close to you is the only thing that will make me feel better. Is it now? Of course, Pumpkin. Bed has been waiting for you. Your bed has been waiting for you. How did I not see the word your? Yeah, because he's been waiting for you. You probably washed them sheets like many times, making sure it's clean for when you come back. Just a little to the left. There. That's perfect. He's going to love this, Ebony. I hope so. This morning I woke up thinking what happened last night was a nightmare. I was shocked when I came to my senses and realized it wasn't a scary dream, but my actual sad reality. I decided to take a shower to wash away the hurt in my heart. Try my best to scrub away the scars that the betrayal has left behind. Oh, so the scars of your father is what the title is about when it said scrub away the scars. Now I get it. Thank you, Ebony. I allowed myself a few moments to cry before promising myself not to let this break me again. I can no longer live my life letting my poor excuse of a father weigh me down. I can no longer let my hurt get in the way of my happiness, especially today. It's not about me or my dad or any of my other bullcrap. It's about Lincoln. It's his big day, and I refuse to let my issues knock him off his game. I didn't believe it in the beginning, but he does work hard. It may just be football, but it's his career. It's what's important to him, what makes it important to me. So I have no problem putting on a brave face. I'm going to smile and make sure that my quarterback feels nothing but support. Nothing but love. Are you going to actually say that out your mouth, though? We want to hear you say you love him. Well, hello there, handsome. What are you doing, Lisa? There he is. Be happy. We have to dress up for big games like this. No need to explain. We're not complaining. Lisa, what are you doing? Because it sounds like you're flirting with Lincoln. Don't. Come eat. We made you special pancakes. I'll let you two catch up. Thank you. Goodbye, Lisa. Bye. Thanks, Sweet Pea. They look almost as delicious as you. How are you feeling? I wasn't expecting you to be so perky this morning. Yeah, she's doing it for you and your game. Are you sure you're okay after? Don't mention it. Don't. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Do you like your banner? I made it myself. I love it. I don't think I ever I don't think I'll ever take it down. Yeah, it might just stay up there for the rest of his life. You know, it's impossible for me not to worry about you. I know you're hurting. Do you remember what you wrote on your first note to me? Remind me, Pumpkin. You signed it. Lincoln Fox, greatest quarterback of all time. Uh-huh. And where are you going with this? I may not know much about football, but I've always known that was true. Yeah, fix his tie, get him on nice. You're the greatest quarterback. I have no doubt that you're going to do amazing tonight and score like all the touchdowns. Yeah, that's the talk of someone who knows not much about football. You think so? I know so. I would have gotten you tickets since we have home field advantage, but I wasn't sure you want to come. It's okay. Gemma and Jagger are having a party at their place. I'll be cheering you on from there. Good luck, quarterback. I love you, Sweet Pea. I know you're not ready to say it back or even accept it, but I love you. Oh, she will say it soon. It's just only so much a heart can take. I just needed you to know that before I go. She loves you deep down. It's screaming on the inside. Kick some butt out there, quarterback. He will, because you made him feel better. Oh, and there goes Dad. Well, Jonathan. Hey, sweetie. Look, I'm wearing stallion red to support Link tonight. You haven't told her, have you? Told me what? Oh, it's about to go down. Well, at least I think. Uh, tell you that Ebony and I ran into each other last night? We talked and I decided to make an effort to come around more. Is that it, Jonathan? I've realized that work will never be as important as my family. Oh, really then? Oh, really? Your family? Which one, Jonathan? What's that supposed to mean? Mm-hmm. What are you gonna say about that, Jonathan? You're a coward. Lay it on easy, rip it off like a band-aid. What do Ebony wants to do in this moment? Do she really? No, actually, we're gonna lay it on easy because we gotta think about our mom in this situation. We can't just be so aggressive. We're just gonna lay it on easy. I hate to be the one to tell you, but Dad wasn't alone when I ran into him last night. He was with a woman and a baby. That's why he left us. He's been taking care of another family. It's not as bad as she's making it seem. I still love you guys. I still want us to be a family. I just made a few mistakes. Bullcrap. You would have never left if that was true. The only reason you're even here right now is because you got caught. Ma, I'm sorry, but he's not the same man you married. He changed somewhere along the way and has become someone different, someone terrible. Olivia, you can't listen to her. You know Ebony, she's always been over dramatic. Over dramatic. Jonathan, don't make me come through the screen. This isn't anything we can't work out or work through. Work through? Don't listen to him, Ma. He's a liar. He was begging me not to tell you. You deserve so much better than someone who can throw you away like you're nothing. Ebony, can you give your father and I a moment, please? A moment? For what? You should be kicking his butt out. Don't take him back, Ma. You're worth more than this. Why don't you get why don't you why don't you why don't you got this is not making no sense. Why don't you got pick us some dinner? Okay, let me change this real quick. Why don't you pick us up some dinner from cafe, okay? But Ebony, you're making her angry. She might forgive you, but I'm not. You're no father of mine, Jonathan. Jeez, I can't believe she's acting like this. It's not what it seems, Olivia. You know you're the love of my life. Or is she? Or is it Dawn? Keep your mouth shut and listen closely because I will not repeat myself. I want you out of this house and to never come back. The only interactions we will have from here on out will be through lawyers. What? What? No, Olivia, you don't mean that. I told you, Ebony is exaggerating. You know she's let her issues cloud her judgment. Wow. Throwing your own daughter under the bus. That's a new low, even for you. If you cared enough to stick around, you would know that most of her issues came from you. What do you expect? Her own father is a womanizing pig who abandoned his own family for another. So did the mom know? Did she already know? Because that's what I'm getting from this. So this is where she gets her hatred from. You turned her against me. You've done that all on your own. She overheard you on the phone before you left. She saw you at the cafe with another woman with her own eyes. The only thing she was wrong about was that you changed. No, this is the man we've always been. I just spent the last 30 years ignoring it. I guess it was easier that way. I just wanted to keep my family together. But I've only ended up hurting them more in the process. You're not even trying to understand my perspective. You know we were fighting all the time. You were so distant and you never wanted me to touch you. Because I knew Jonathan. She knew. I always knew. I didn't want you to touch me because I could still smell her on every time you came to bed. You pushed me to her. We were fighting all the time and being here was starting to become unbearable. Yeah, you just need to leave, Jonathan, because at this point, you're not welcome anymore. What about the one before Dawn? Did I push you to her too? That was Monica, right? Oh, so there was another one. We didn't know about that one, but now we know. And before Monica, it was Shelby. A third? Okay, at this point, why is he even in your house or being able to visit your house? Please don't tell me it's a fourth. Oh, and we can't forget Aubrey. I don't know what to say about Jonathan anymore. That is it. No respect for Jonathan. If I remember correctly, that was the one you were with when I was pregnant with Ebony. Oh, does Ebony not know about these things? Actually, just don't tell her because she already hates her father as much as she does now. We don't need to tell her. Yeah, the mom knows. Did you really think I didn't know? I'm not dumb. I was just weak. But no more. Never again. You you can't just leave me like this. You lose everything. Like what, Jonathan? This house is mine. Everything it is mine. Well, fight us in court then. That's okay. You can have it all. I'd rather have nothing than continue to lose myself with you for another second. A fresh start might be good for me anyway. You tell him, Mom. Fresh start, you need this. Don't let him stop you anymore. Now get out, Jonathan. Actually, it's his house, so you get out, Mom. Remember, it's his house. I'm sure Dawn is waiting for you. She is with her baby. Where did you go? Get ice cream, Ebony? How did you get there so fast? I can't believe Mom is still sticking by Dad. I thought maybe in some messed up way this would be good for her. I thought this would be the push she needs to finally leave him. Trust me, Ebony, she did. When you walked out, she laid it all on the table. We as the readers know everything, but you, on the other hand, you might not need to stay in the dark for the rest of that stuff. So she could be free to find the love that she deserves. She'll never be truly happy if she stays with him. She'll be wasting her life away. I don't think I can stand by and watch her do that. She's too good for that. I knew I should have gotten the quadruple scoop banana split. You're not even touching the ice cream you have. It's going to take more than 2 scoops to get me through this. Ebony? Oh, Connor, please, go away. You are the last person we want to talk to. We don't want to talk to you. We don't want to talk to you. Well, that episode was short. Connor, what do you want? Don't you think we have enough that we're going through right now? We're dealing with our dad, and there's a lot of information that Ebony does not know about her father, that her mom obviously clearly knew and was living this whole life, these many years, dealing with the dad's crap. Jonathan, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Was that 5 girls that Mom just named? You are no good. You just need to be somewhere else. At this point, they're not your family anymore because they disclaimed you. You're just disowned. You're even disowned by me, the reader. I disown you, Jonathan. I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt and was just thinking that Ebony was just probably just mad because you weren't around, and that maybe she would eventually got over it if you did come around. But you got a lot of baggage that you just can't get rid of. You throw it away, it's just gonna keep following you. It's gonna find some way back to your house. Too bad. I don't know what to say about that situation anyway. But at least the mom can start fresh, start a new life, find a new man like Gemma did. Gemma got Alex now, and he's doing pretty good for her. So we're just going to cross our fingers that Mom finds somebody. If you did enjoy this story, give this video a like. It will help my channel out so much. Don't forget, subscribe to the family. You want to be a rare breed, right? You're rare. Can't find you nowhere else. You are one of a kind. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you won't miss another juicy story. Wow.